Oh, Mona, my dear, what a pleasant surprise. Come in. Come in. Oh, Deborah.
Mum says there's 2 shillings there, and 2 and 6 still owing from last week. So that's 4 and 6 altogether.
Good. Good. Ah, I know what it was. Could I ask you to do me a very great favour? I haven't had time to get down to the summer house with the captain's provisions, and I wondered... You've met the captain, haven't you?
No, miss.
Captain Manston? But you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, miss.
Gassed in the war, of course, but that's not his fault. We all have our crosses to bear.
It's only me, sir. Mona Atkins. Mrs. Sweet Hannaby sent me.
Come in, for God's sake. What's the matter? Want to knock the place down?
I'm sorry, sir.
All right, carry on. Well, don't just stand there.
Where shall I put them?
Anywhere. What's the matter, money?
No, sir. Shall I make up the fire for you, sir?
What?
Owen will be out in a moment.
No, leave it. Now just leave it. Leave it. Leave it. I can see to it myself. Got to feed the animals anyway. Well, that's it. Clear off. Gone. Dismissed. What do you think you're doing?
Well, I've seen to the animals.
What? You what?
And soon I'll need some matches.
Come on, clear off, damn you. Barging in here.
You asked me to come in.
Nosing about. using up all the oxygen. I certainly did not ask you to come in. I remember distinctly telling you to get out as it happened.
I'm sure there's plenty of oxygen for the both of us.
Rubbish. Vital commodity.
Bless this our food, O Lord. Amen. Had one of your teachers on the bus this morning. Mr. Coleman. Said you were doing very well. Told me so himself. Gets arithmetic for me. That's what I told him. Always was good at arithmetic.
Mechanical drawing. Mr. Coleman's mechanical drawing.
Oh. You had that money for the washing yet?
No, not yet.
How much is it this time then?
Oh, 2 or 3 shillings.
3 shillings.
Oh, thereabouts. I forget the exact amount.
Nearer 5, I bet. She's a tight old cow.
Henry.
Well, you know what I mean. Always asking you to do her favours.
Favours? Nonsense. Never asked us to do favours, has she, Mona?
Who?
Who do you think? Mrs. Sweet Annaby, of course. You know what she's written to head office about me? Official complaint. Just because I wouldn't stop the bus at the end of her drive. I've a good mind to tell her what she can do with her washing.
Been riding my bike, haven't you?
What if I have?
Told you I don't like anyone using it without my permission.
How could I? You weren't here. Anyway, Mum asked me, so there.
I'll get you.
devil are you doing? Hmm? I suppose it was her asked you to come.
Pardon?
Nauseous Nora. Scourge of the Punka Wallers. Something about that woman I've never really liked. 20 years I've rented this hovel from her. 20 years I've had to listen to her patronizing prattle. Leave that alone. She's always trying to organize me. Can't stand organizers. No one's going to pay you, you know. Wasting your time. Won't catch me chucking money at you. Better things to do with it.
Goodbye.
Bless this our food, O Lord. Amen.
Bless us our food, O Lord, amen.
Glad you could make it.
That photograph. One of those men's you, isn't it?
What if it is?
When you were in the army?
When I was in the army, of course, when I was in the army. What do you think?
Does the other man live near here?
No.
That's a pity. If he lived near, he could come and visit you.
He's dead.
I've got an aunt who's dead, only she used to live in Bruton.
It's almost 6. Going to be late again?
Look, I'm not saying she has to make her mind up this minute. Far from it. But, well, it's not long now before she finishes, and all the other girls have got jobs to go to.
Well, even Lucy Pickering.
Even Lucy Pickering.
Well, my girl, what do you reckon? Can't be having you left behind, can we?
But I've told you I want to work at home farm.
Home farm. I see. You mean in the capacity of a dairymaid, something like that?
Dairymaid or stable hand, I'm not fussy.
Well, it's about time you started being fussy, if you ask me. Stable hand. And your brother here practically an engineer. No, it's out of the question. No. A domestic appointment of sorts, perhaps. Something of standing. Trainee housekeeper, or even a personal maid. People. That's who you're good with. Forget horses. Anyone can look after horses.
What do you intend to do with that, may I ask?
It's time you had a good wash.
I beg your pardon?
Even if you're ill, you must wash, especially when you're ill. Come on, I'll help.
You most certainly will not. Perfectly able to attend to my own ablutions, thank you very much. Not entirely incapable, you know.
Tiptoe to the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiptoe from your pillow to the shadow of a willow tree. Come tiptoe.
Stop that caterwauling.
Don't you like music?
Call that music? No singing today? What's the matter with you?
I thought you didn't like it.
I don't. But you haven't shown any regard for my wishes so far. Sing, damn you, sing.
All the pictures that I see of dim angels bright, I don't see any coloured coons like me. So tell me, Auntie Claus, tonight before I goes, are there any coloured angels there?
Yoo-hoo! It's me.
Oh, my God.
Who's been a naughty boy then, hmm?
What's the matter now?
What's the matter now? You know perfectly well what's the matter. Just because I go up to London for a few days, that's no excuse for you to hop in and out of bed and turn the place into a, well, a showroom. No, 102. No, I'm not having it. Until you can shake off this temperature, you really must take things easy.
Yes, what makes you suppose I'm going to shake it off?
Nonsense. Of course you will, provided you're sensible. Now,
Look, do you mind, please? I'm feeling rather tired. The rent's on the bureau.
I don't know. All the same. Just big babies. Where you be without us, I can't imagine. However, it's all part of life's rich pattern, I suppose.
Now remember what I said. No more hijinks. Bye.
Oh, for God's sake. I thought I told her that I... Oh, it's you.
Yes, she's gone.
Good riddance. Coming here, ordering me about.
Nauseous Nora,
Yes.
I bought you a present.
Hmm?
Albert Skinner was trying to drown it. I gave him 6pence.
Sixpence, eh?
I thought it would be company-like.
Yes. Yes, but what about you? Eh? I want you to keep it for yourself.
Father don't like cats. Can't abide them. None of them can set me.
I've got sixpence. Jolly, jolly sixpence. I've got sixpence to last me all my life. I've got twopence to spend, and twopence to lend, and twopence to send home to.
Why did you do that?
It was suffocating me. I couldn't breathe.
What made you do a thing like that?
Oh, it isn't hurt.
What harm's it done you?
I've told you it was suffocating me.
You could have killed it.
Nonsense.
There, Kitty. All right, Kitty. No one's going to hurt you. I'll look after you.
Oh, shut up, for heaven's sake. Sentimental drivel. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please. Forgive me.
Of course, I'm sure there's no harm in it.
No, no.
It's just that, well, Mona's at a very impressionable age, and you know what girls are.
Yes. Oh, yes.
As for the captain, well, I don't want to say anything against him,
No, no.
but you can never be too sure with mustard gas. It can do strange things to a man. However, I shouldn't make too much of it if I were you.
No, right.
Just tell her, quite kindly, that you think it would be best if she didn't visit him any more. She's a sensible girl. I'm sure she'll understand. Right. I leave you in peace. Of course, if you prefer it, I'm quite prepared to have a word with her myself.
Oh, no. Thank you all the same, Mum.
Good. Very mild, isn't it, for the time of year?
Very nice, yes.
Of course, it may change tomorrow. Oh, you remember last year, what a hard winter we had.
Thank you very much for coming, Mum.
Goodbye, Mrs. Atkins.
Look, Mona, your mother's been on at me to come and have a word with you. It's about something Mrs. Sweetenby told her this afternoon. She's been telling her about you going up to that summer house and seeing that Captain Manston.
Whose bite do you suppose she's been using? Mine.
And, well, it's upset your mother a bit. You know what people think about him, that he's a bit odd.
It's not decent. He's half of his rocker, that captain fellow.
Shh. I don't think he's odd, really. But, well, you know what people say. So, well, like I say, it's not right. I mean, we can't have you, well, there's other people to think about. Well, your mother, for instance. She's worried sick. Fine woman like her.
Could have done better myself.
So, let's hear no more about these here visits, eh? I mean, we can't have you going off like Lucy Miller now, can we? Good.
Everything's sorted then?
Perfect, perfect.
Decided not to join us, has she?
Gone up to her room. Best leave well alone.
Sulking. That's typical,
It's
isn't it?
quite enough from you, young man.
Stuff and nonsense, if you ask me. Well, it's not as if he's cripping. Bless this our food, O Lord.
Did you make that? It's wonderful. Can I help?
Of course. Sit down. Can you sew?
Yes.
Good. You can help me with the sales later. Here. Sandpaper that. What you thinking? Come on, I won't tell.
I was just thinking that I can do whatever I like now. And nothing anyone can do is ever going to stop me.
Excellent.
Been visiting again, then? Bitch!
Call yourself a daughter of mine! I'll beat you!
Here, what are you doing? Leave her alone! Now leave her alone!
What have I done?
Look what you've done now! Upset Mum! Well, there's gratitude for you.
your
Now after
fault.
my going out to counsel, my fault!
You shouldn't have followed me. You had no right.
No right? I had every right. You're the one who's disgusting and filthy.
Now that's enough of that, thank
You're
you!
supposed to be my
Right,
sister.
come on then!
I don't...
What?
And not another sound from the pair of you, do you hear?
Bitch. Disgusting. Reported and filthy.
She's seen the captain again.
Didn't you have a word with her?
My husband did.
And how did she take it?
She seemed to take it all right. But then last night, she went out to see him again.
Strange, I would have credited the girl with more sense.
It's not as if we were ever hard on her.
Quite.
Always saw to it she had the best.
Actually.
Can't think where we went wrong. Really, I can't.
Leave school any day now, doesn't she?
Fortnight Tuesday.
You were quite right to come to her straight away. There's not a moment to be lost.
What's the matter? Eh? Go on, you can tell me.
They're going to send me away.
Oh, who's going to send you away?
Mrs. Sweet Hannaby.
Interfering old bitch. Well, you don't have to listen to her.
And also my mother.
Oh,
I shall have to go. I can't get out of it.
why not?
Don't let's talk about
Yes,
it.
but why?
Please. I said don't let's talk about it. It won't do any good. When did you finish it?
This morning.
It's a beauty. A real beauty. Where shall I put it? On the mantel.
Anywhere.
There.
I shall miss you, you know.
It won't be forever. Going to work at a rectory. Day off every month. £0.5 a week spending money too.
£0.5. Good Lord.
Besides, she'll look after you all right.
Who?
Mrs. Sweet Hannaby.
Nora, I'd sooner die.
You mustn't talk like that. It's not right. Goodbye then.
Mona.
Yes?
Nothing. Cheerio. Dismissed. What are you doing here?
I came back. Shall I get the doctor?
No, it's just a hemorrhage. Happened before. No pain, just a bit lightheaded, that's all. I thought you were off to some rectory or other.
I was. I got off at the next station and sent a telegram to say I'd been delayed.
Well, when'd they find out?
Not until Monday.
Oh, Monday, eh? Well, what are you going to do until then?
Stay with you, silly. I won't be any trouble, honest.
Why have you done all this? Eh? Everything.
It's different here.
Different?
Yes,
In what way?
in every way.
Watch out! Watch out!
Shh! It's nothing. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Mona, don't leave me, Mona.
Don't worry. It's all right. I'm here.
just as well have been dead these last 20 years. It's all yours, you know. Take whatever you want.
It's all right. Everything's been all right. Gentle Jesus, meek and mild, look upon the little child. Pity my simplicity. Suffer me to come to thee.